Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back again, and we are at the Mayweather case, and we are not finding any sense coming from the state side. You know, are you telling me that Baloyi didn't know at this point, with all the sterling career that he is being spoken about, that he is supposed to prove a statement from a witness that he did not declare, right? He must first prove that statement before he can start cross-examining. But he went ahead and tried to cross-examine Gwabeni on the statement. And he had to be told like 3 times. And every time he tried to prove the statement, means he told him, prove it, prove the statement. Every time he tried to prove it, just garbage comes out. This is the guy that we're supposed to believe is the number one. He's got no losses and all that. But looking at the work is garbage, guys. Let's just admit it's just lackluster. Anyway, guys, let me not take too much of your time, and then listen to how Rata at first tried to convince Mnisi to allow Baloyi to do that, and then when Mnisi raised a point of law, then he tells Baloyi to now prove the statement. He gives a ruling, and then after a while later, Baloyi doesn't comply. Then Baloyi comes with his own suggestion. Now he's gonna drop heads of argument and stuff like that. This is garbage, right? The state is supposed to be just flying, just showing us concrete evidence. But at this point, they're just grabbing at straws. They're falling into the river and then just grabbing at whichever straws they come across, even the slimest one. Anyway, guys, let me not take too much of your time. Just watch and learn.
Revert to at a greater detail at a later stage. You give your address as residing at number N6/3 Block N, Baswitino Hostel.
Objection. The state cannot say that that statement belongs to this witness. The state has got to prove that statement before it starts to cross-examine on the content of that statement. But you cannot stand up and say on the statement which is in your name. The state must prove it first before it starts to cross-examine this witness on the content of that statement.
Yes, sir.
2 points, Mark. Firstly, Mr. Zungu himself says a statement was made and he was asked to transfer on the statement what accused number one, Mr. Sibia, said. That is the first thing. Secondly, my lord, the defense themselves have cross-examined witnesses on the statements of other witnesses. And the issue didn't occupy them at that stage, my lord, that the statement hadn't been proven. They cross-examined on statements of a number of witnesses, and some of them have even been handed up, my lord. We are surprised that they are raising this point. But legal speaking, my lord, the witness hasn't, as we mentioned, he mentioned that he signed the statement, he placed an S on the statement. He's just putting the, he says the contents were transferred from what accused number one said to this document. So we submit, my lord, that we can cross-examine on the statement.
Is it a statement? Or is it a document?
It's a statement, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Nisi, what's your view?
The state must prove the statement before it cross-examine the witness on the basis or on the content of that statement. It must prove it. If the state has got a problem, how to prove a statement, then it must say so, will assist him. But he must prove it.
Yeah, prove the statement, Mr. Baloyi.
Well, I'm sorry, my lord.
Prove the statement.
Yes. Well, firstly, as we've indicated, my lord, the witness said that on the 24th, Mr. Zungu, on the 24th of June 2020, he was in the presence of Brigadier Gininda, and that Brigadier Gininda then took down a statement. He transferred what accused number one was saying to this document, the statement that is being referred to. This issue is very crucial. And we are going to refer to the statement in greater detail at a later stage.
But please, I'm making a ruling. Prove it.
If it is, I'm sorry, my lord, if it
Prove
is,
it. Prove the statement.
if it is necessary, the point need to be argued.
Yeah, right.
And we'll suggest that heads be filed. We'll agree on a timetable to argue this specific point.
Yes, Mr. Nisi.
The state is making an order, a ruling that, the court is making a ruling that the state must prove the statement. The state comes out through Mr. Baloyi and say, no, if it needs to be, we can file heads and argue this point. That's not what the court is saying. And even so, that suggestion or that ruling must also come from the court, not from the state. It must come from the presiding officer. The court is now saying, Mr. Baloyi, can you proceed to prove the statement? He must do that.
No, fine, but if he wants to file heads, he can do that.
Yes.
If he wants to file heads.
Thank you, my lord.
All right.
Yes.
Sharp.
We leave that point there for now. But as I say, my lord, the main thrust of the state cross-examination will be based on this statement, my lord. But
So you want to first file your
yes,
heads?
no. We can traverse the issue at the later stage.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Mr. Zungu, so you did not give your address as end section in a document that's dated 24 June 2020.
No, but that is incorrect again, my lord. That is incorrect. Mr. Baloyi is getting into the content of the statement. He must prove it. He cannot begin to ask even the name that is written on the statement before he begins, before he has proven it. He cannot touch that statement before he has proven it. He must prove it, and he needs to prove it.
Okay. Well, my lord, as I say, at this point, we need not engage with the statement. We'll do so at a later stage. Mr. Zungu, what we want to find out from you, you say you were staying in the S section and not the N section. Is that correct?
Okwamanje ku-double statement uzobe luyekwa-ke uzophinde kubuyele kulona-ke ungabe uthi-ke kubufakazi bakho wawungahlali-ke N kodwa uhlale S.
N bengidla khona kuphela.
Yes, at the N section, that's where I only used to go and eat.
And in your evidence in chief, you haven't referred to the N section.
Nkathi-ke uthula ubufakazi bakho sukela nje uqalile-ke sukela ngomsombuluko awukaze nje ukhulume lutho nge-N.
Aze ngikhulume lutho nge-N.
I haven't referred to the N section.
Right. You testify that you were arrested in June 2020 on a Monday in possession of the cell register from Primrose Police Station with your name. It indicates your name. It's entry 145, Mr. Sifiso Zungu. Says age 29, male. The date is the 23rd of June 2020. Will that be correct?
Lana ke siphethe incwadi ke yasemaphoyiseni eyakhona ke ePrimrose eshoyo ke lapho uma ke ufakwa ke emaseleni kuyabhalwa ke lapho imininingwane ukuthi ke umnumzana uSifiso Zungu iminyaka ke iminyaka u29 what is the other detail age 29
and the date is indicated is the name, the age, the gender, and the date of the 23rd of June 2020.
idate ke kwakunge 23 zika June 2020 incwadi ke leyana umuntu mayengena ke epolice station okay ngikaphenduki ke
Yes, sir.
I'm completely lost now. I don't know which document is the state referring to.
Which one?
I'm completely lost. I don't know which document is the state referring to. I don't have it.
No, that's a cell register.
I'm completely lost now. I don't know which document is the state referring to.
Which one?
I'm completely lost. I don't know which document is the state referring to. I don't have it.
No, that's a cell register.
I don't have the copy of the cell register.
Yeah, will you make copies?
Malak, yesterday
Ah,
I showed the defense these documents, the cell register, and no one was interested in the.
you showed them yesterday.
Yes, no one asked copies of the cell register. No one was interested, but we'll make copies for them. We are also in possession of the occurrence book.
It is incorrect, Madam. Objection. It is incorrect that you were not interested in them. We asked specific questions from Mr. Baloyi on which he failed to respond. And then we said, okay, let us leave that issue there. Not like we're not interested. We asked a pertinent issue on the relevance of his document, and then Mr. Baloyi was unable to give us the answers.
Let's
Yes.
adjourn and you make copies.
Thank you, Madam.
Hey, you know, I'm shocked at the behavior of advocates. Shocked.
We also shocked, Madam. In as much
You're
as the
behaving
court
like
is shocked.
children.
No, we also
No,
shocked.
no, I'm making the remarks.
Yes, Madam. We
Can you
also
shut
shocked.
up? You shut up. I'm making the remarks.
Thank you, Madam. Shut up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm shocked.
Yes.
One advocate says, I showed them, nobody was interested. No, he never showed us. We asked questions, blah, blah. And we are all court officers. Go to the agenda.